So I'm back at the carport garage shed thing today to do some more work. These old garage doors were in there and they sure were in the way, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I figured, you know, I have taken these before and knocked them apart. Sometimes you can get a nice big piece of wood out of them and the rest of it can go in a burn pile or something. If I had enough of them, I one time built an entire shed using these things as sides, but there was only a few here. And there's a lot of other wood up here, and some of it can be used here on different things, and some of it maybe not, but at least by getting these out of the way, that's a good start. The rest of what I'm going to be doing today is just tightening these nuts. As you recall, I put this board up here, attached to these nuts to the wall. I'm going to climb up here with my little wrench, and I'm just going to start twisting on the nuts. Let's see how far that gets us. Oh, there's some other stuff in here that needs to go, and it's going to be harder to get rid of because most people don't want old padded furniture like that recliner and this chair and that couch. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we could find a dump somewhere that will take that stuff. I'll have to check around on that. Here's a box of coat hangers. Sometimes I collect coat hangers because, yeah, they're handy. You can wire up mufflers with them and stuff like that. So I'll probably throw them in the truck. I'll probably restack this wood before I leave, try to put it so that if there is good wood in there. And there is, you know, this big piece here can make a shelf somewhere. But I'm going to pass on that and get up here. I got a feeling my hands and arms will be worn out pretty quickly by the end of the day, but I expect that. So that needs to be done first. Well, not first, but it needs to be done. And then I can come back up here and do more work on more things. Yeah. So I'm going to put y'all, I don't think I ever did discover a really good place for y'all to watch me from, but I'll set you on this little couch. Point the camera. Kind of point the camera up where I'm going to be at. Either that or I could take you up there with me. I'm going to just take you with me. Let me grab a wrench. We'll do that. I actually watched a video that I took up here last time, and it turns out the best video came from me setting the camera up here, because it's hard for y'all to see when I put the camera down there and you're looking up into the darkness with the sky in the background. I've got two wrenches here. I've got a box end and an open end. I don't know if the box end would work. Might, because I can, you know, slide it around like this. It's all a process. Actually, I can hear the bird making noises. Quite a lot of weight here. That's one of the reasons I'm glad I designed this with a double bolt, so that it's not just one that's doing the lifting, but there's two here. When I first bought my house in Maine, I spent some time under it jacking it up. Remember how it would creak and pop and make scary noises like this. When you're underneath it, and it's making these scary noises, you have to steady your nerves a little bit. It's easy to let a little fear creep in and start thinking about, well, what if this falls down on me, you know. But you know what? In God's hands, if He takes me home today, I'll enjoy getting this meeting face to face. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. Locking and popping. So I've got about 3 inches to go here. So this one, when I put it through from the top, it never really went all the way down firmly onto the nut. But I left it there and tightened on it anyway, and it just dropped down. Probably gave me, well, because the top hook is on the big bolt in the brick wall there now. I've got like a foot of threads here that I didn't have before. But now they're firmly connected, whereas before they were just sort of stuck up in there and wedged between the board and the wall. That's a good thing though, because that gives me some good solid support right here that is built on something. You see how that fell down? See, it's not connected. Now these threads are, oh, they're kind of scuffed up from what we've been doing, so this isn't finger tight or anything. I have to actually turn it with a wrench, which is pretty tiring. I can find a more comfortable way to be here. It'd be nice. Standing on a ladder is a little bit hard on your feet and your legs and your hips and all your body parts, all your bone structure and everything. Kind of hard on it. And balancing on the ladder and turning this thing here is it's a bit tiring too. See, that part of the thread isn't scuffed up, so we might be able to turn that for it. It'd be nice if we could snug it all the way up. We are, within about 1 inch over here of being where we need to be, and I think over there too, so we're getting very close to where we need to be. Now that end out there has to come up. And I can see by looking along the brick line, I can see where it needs more attention. That's coming up pretty nicely right there. I'm just sitting here thinking they don't want me to spend any more money here, but I could bring some proper tools up here and bust those garage doors up and make little joists, little braces to go between these, and that's something I want to do. I may take them off the trailer and leave them here, but I want to brace this across here. I think I'd also like to put a piece of wood on top and anchor some tin on it and attach the tin to the top here. So I might wind up taking those doors that I put on the trailer off with the idea of using them here. That would be better than taking them home, because if I got them right here and I got my sawhorses and my saw and my hammers and my chisels and my pry bars and stuff like that, I can take my measurement, pull it apart, make some pieces, put them into place, that kind of thing, you know. This one here is just about right. Now I'm going to go back to that one, and then I'm going to work my way down over there. See, this one here had picked up the bolt. The friction between the old wall and the brick wall had lifted the hanger and the bolt. So pull the hanger down and finger tight that bolt up. That got me a good, I don't know, 6 inches or 8 inches or so. My brick line here is that this board is up about a 3/4 of an inch above the mortar on this brick right here. So this one has about an inch to come up. Now I can do this one with the small wrench because when I did those two in the middle, I was lifting literally the whole roof. Now I'm just lifting, straightening out this end. It makes it a lot easier and better. Alright, and I'm going to go do that last one. And after that, I may be in a good place to come back and beat the roof back down. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. There's places where the tin popped out of the board. It runs along the top of these joists, rafters. When I get done, I'm going to go up there with a hammer and I'm going to drive that down, but then I'm also going to get me some long screws and try to screw down through that into the top of that board. I'll get one more down there to tighten up, and then I think I can go around the outside of the wall and do that. Alright, I feel like that's pretty good. So now I'm going to go to the outside with a hammer and start driving these pieces down and see how that feels and looks and everything. See, if you follow the brick line there, that's pretty much about right, I think. Probably would have been good if I'd have brought a bigger hammer. I guess I could take y'all up there. We'll kind of look it over together. So, right here where the bolt is where I would need to hammer it down.